Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of playing Lego Harry Potter while we wait for Hogwarts Legacy. If you are watching this after the show, please subscribe so that you don't miss another stream. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. We are picking up right where we left off in the third game. We are very early in the third game. And I don't remember 100% what we were doing. I think we just had the Great Hall dinner. So based on the third game, we are about to see some boggarts. Gerard, how's it going, mate? So I put the poll in the chat. What day will Hogwarts Legacy be releasing? I put 3 options and then one for you guys to talk about, or anyone to talk about. December 9th, December 6th, November 29th, and other. And anybody who has been around video games for a while, you know that, oh, ridiculous. You know that video games normally release on a Tuesday or Friday. I need a zombie. Ridiculous boggart. With that being said, obviously, recently we got the news that God of War is going to be releasing on a Wednesday. I think WB has us under the assumption that it's going to release on a Tuesday or Friday, though. I'm doing good. I was feeling not too well this morning, but I'm feeling better now. Sorry, I just totally glitched. Ron, hold, triangle. Ridiculous. Oh no, there it is. But I'm feeling a lot better now. I was not feeling the greatest. But I'm glad things have kind of turned around today. We got a big order at work today, so had to carry a lot of things, so I was a bit tired. I don't really care exactly what day it'll release, only the month it's in. Why do you care about the month and not the date? What's the difference really between October and November? Unless it's like January. That's obviously under the assumption that's going to come out this year, though. I think that's where I'm kind of thinking it's going to come out. Ron. Oh, Hermione. Here we go. Crookshanks, Expelliarmus, ridiculous. I definitely think it's going to come out in December. Especially after that God of War release date. I think it kind of solidifies the fact that it's going to come out in December. I don't think there's really a time for Hogwarts Legacy. And a lot of people talk about the fact that the games aren't similar enough to really warrant people to be like, I can't buy both of them. But some people just don't have the money. Like, that's just the honest truth of it. And for a lot of fans like myself who are going to be getting multiple games, a week or two between is probably enough time. So if you think of Call of Duty coming out the 28th of October, that's 9 or 10 days before God of War. And then from there, you have to look at another 9 or 10 days before Pokemon comes out. And that's 3 games right there that I'll probably be getting to some capacity. And that's just a lot, honestly. Come on, hold on. I'll read that comment in one moment, Gerard. Where is this at? Go in there, thank you. December is the best month. The month is just more general. I'd rather have it in December since Christmas holidays 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm under the assumption that it will be December as well, because December has always, or Harry Potter has always been a December thing to me. I couldn't agree more. Every time I think about Harry Potter, I definitely watch it in December. What is she doing? Do I have to Expelliarmus her? Get your wand out. Room. Oh, I have to do this. Harry Potter, I definitely watch during the winter holiday every year, which may seem like a lot, but it's something that's kind of a tradition for the wife and I. So, who knows? Maybe they will release it in December so that we can get something for that holiday season. Like, a lot of people consider Harry Potter a winter holiday item, like a winter holiday thing. Oh no, the Grim. When are we gonna see it? The God of War editions also are very interesting, and they keep becoming more interesting as things get released. So, not just God of War, other games. Today, we got the pre-order bonuses for NBA 2K23. And I don't know how many people play that game, but we found out today that there is a $150 edition. Who is buying a $150 edition of a video game? That's 2K. That's a game that flips over every single year. If you're buying a $150 edition for a game, it's going to be something like God of War or Hogwarts Legacy that has a collector's edition. It's not necessarily going to be a game that's going to come out every single year. I think that was ridiculous, but, you know, somebody's going to buy it, and I'm sure someone is going to be very happy when they do. Do I need to put you in this pot over here? 150? Yeah. I mean, it does give you access to NBA League Pass for a year. So it's essentially paying for that subscription. So I guess it's a little bit more tolerable. But I still don't know if that's worth the $150 for a lot of fans. I think the big one that a lot of us are kind of waiting to see what the price is the Jotnar edition for God of War. Because God of War, that biggest edition, is probably going to be $300, honestly. Which, again, $300 for one game is expensive. You hate PlayStation Plus as well? I don't mind PlayStation Plus. It's one of the few subscriptions I kind of like, honestly. I've been a PlayStation Plus subscriber for so long, I feel like it's not even a subscription anymore, because every year I get it when it's on sale. It's between $30 and $40 a year, because around the Black Friday holiday, it just renews for me. So I don't really know. Like, I don't mind it that much. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. People keep saying, oh, it keeps getting better and better. But I don't think it's better, even with this renewed thing. You don't think you should pay for online? I agree for the most part. I don't think it should be required necessarily. But at the same time, let's say this. I don't think it should be required the way it's been required so far, because they haven't showed me a reason why or where my money's going other than they're just gouging money out of me. If they honestly made the servers better and it never crashed or it never did anything like that, I would get it. I'd be like, yeah, my $50 to $100 a year is going to a good cause. But it doesn't seem like that's what's actually happening. So I'm debating whether or not I try the new PlayStation Plus, because for me right now it's like an extra, I don't know, 20 bucks for the rest of the year, which isn't even that bad. Whoa, Dementors. And I might just try it real quick because it's not that much. Go pumpkins. There we go. I don't know. Xbox Game Pass is the best value in gaming. I will take that to my grave. I will say that any day on any market, Xbox Game Pass gives you the best games, best day one games for only $5-10 bucks a month. It's crazy value. I don't have a job that pays really well since I'm 16, but I do get, when I do get a job, I'll be spending it on dumb things. There's nothing worse than quote-unquote gamers when they get a real job, because you continue to buy kid things with adult money. That's just the honest truth of it. I have so much dumb stuff, but I collect things, so to me it's not dumb, but for a lot of people I could see where they think it's kind of stupid. Alright, what are we looking for here? A Mobulus. Buy Pixie. Do we have Fang here? Can Scabbers claw? Game Pass is insane. Yeah. I have Game Pass, even though I don't have, well, I don't really play my Xbox very much. I have it, and it's great, and I'll go on there, and I try out games that I've been looking to try. And honestly, I use it to try out games if I want to buy them on PlayStation. It's probably the worst part of it. Because if I like the game, I'll probably end up buying it on PlayStation. Let's go. Alright, we got this guy. What are we exactly looking for? Let's go back here. See what we're looking for. I don't know. Malfoy. Give you any advice here on what to get? We're looking for something for Buckbeak. That video earlier was insane, by the way. I didn't even... Yeah, honestly, I saw a few of those. I've seen a few of those before. But a couple of them, I was staring at it like... What? Where? Like, how have I not seen this before? And maybe because I didn't really look at too much before that state of play, but Hermione can use Crookshanks to dig. There we go. We found out. Maybe because I didn't look at too much, and some of those clips are really old. So if that's what it was, one of them was like from early April. So Wingardium. There we go. Did you see the broom flying through the forest? Yes, I did. It's from the one PlayStation blog. If you watch that Ben Snow video, it's insane that he put like a ton of clips in there. And I debated back and forth making that video as it was, because I want all my content to be my own and I don't want to copy people. And I tried to do my best to not say exactly what he was saying, but some of those clips were crazy. He put every single one of them in there, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. So where is, here it is. Looking for some meat. That looked so good. It looked better for sure. The tree was so big. I think the biggest part of that whole thing, you're 100% right, was the scale. When you flew by that tree, you saw how big everything was in Hogwarts Legacy. And I've got 2 videos that I think might be pretty good coming out here in the next week. And I was looking at the behind the scenes for Hogwarts Legacy, the 6-minute developer thing. And one of the pictures that the developers show is the map. And the map looks absolutely insane. I've seen it before, but it looks absolutely massive. Like I'm like, holy crap, how have I never really sat and just stared at this picture before? And when you look at it, it's huge. It's hard not to copy people. The content we get is limited, and it's nice to do. Yeah. It is. It's and that's, I think, the goal of it is to not really copy, but to, you can say, admire. I need to find, I think, a way over there. 6. The map has those numbers on it, and wonder what they will mean. I am also interested. Sometimes they're, whatchamacallit? Sometimes there's zones, and what will happen is, oh boy, what are these guys? There we go. Sometimes there's zones, and what they'll mean, like if it says 5, it won't even be the 5th zone technically, because it will be something, it'll be the 5th version of the game that the devs have made, or the 5th version of the map. It could also mean zone though, like it could be the 5th zone of the game, which would be insane. Can I jump on this without, I need to jump on this frog, don't I? Move the frog. I need to figure out how to keep that thing above the water. The map had those numbers. Yeah, sometimes, for instance, it will be the Immobilis, no Wingardium Leviosa. Here, come here, you. Can I shoot this across there? Huh. Maybe if I get these fish in the water. What is going on? Go in there. Oh, here you go. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna come across the frogs, aren't I? Get in there. Sorry. What is going on? I can't talk right now. Oh, it's the wrong spell. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. So, you'll create versions of something often, and when a version of something is made, it might be the 5th model of it or the 5th copy, and that might be, or that's what looks like it might be doing it. I don't think any stretch of the imagination that there's going to be 5 different locations that we can go to in Hogwarts Legacy. If there's 5 different like maps, like obviously there's going to be locations we can go to, but if there is 5 different places we can go to, I would, like, Diagon Alley would be a place or somewhere we could fast travel. I'm glitched. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Alright, why is Hermione all the way down here? I need to figure out how to get this chicken wing across here. I'm falling in the OK Corral. Oh, really? I can make these pads nice and big. I didn't have to do any of that frog stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you look at the map, you see a lot more dungeons and shrines than I thought you would. And I'm kind of interested to see how many dungeons or shrines you're going to be able to explore outside of the castle. So the dungeons and shrines, for instance, in Breath of the Wild, if anyone played that, Breath of the Wild had, I think, maybe 100, maybe 128, I think it was, the shrines. It is a lot. It was a lot to go through. To 100% the game, it was crazy. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy is going to have 100, but if they have 6, 7, 8 shrines, I think it'll be underwhelming. I think a sweet spot would be somewhere between 30 and 50. So I'm hoping there's actual caves and stuff to adventure like that. Maybe it'll be like an Atlas. I'll definitely be 100%ing the game. I want 100% the game on PlayStation because Platinums, obviously Trophy Hunter. But then I also think depending on if it's a digital download or whatchamacallit, a cloud-based game on Switch, I think 100% it, or maybe just play it there as another playthrough. I think this Switch version is really interesting, and I think it's not talked about enough because we don't know anything about it. Because I think they've got such a good hype going behind the game right now. They might ruffle some feathers with the news behind the Switch version. Where did Nearly Headless Nick go? We're not supposed to go this way? Oh, we are. I think they're going to ruffle some feathers because I have a bad feeling that it's going to try to be a cloud-based game, and that's going to make a lot of people upset because the whole point of a Switch is to have, you know, it on the go. To have the whole game wherever you want to go, blah, blah, blah. And multiple games have put it on a bigger cartridge or just had it half the game digital download, half the game on the cartridge. But if you have to have an internet access to play Hogwarts Legacy on Switch, I think they're going to rub people the wrong way. So, with that being said, if they do release information and it's that the game is cloud-based, I think they're going to rub people the wrong way. They've got too much hype and momentum going right now. I don't think they can break it. So, I think the Switch news will be very quiet for a long time until, you know, we get really close to the game and people are already pre-ordering it or about to buy it. I think that's when we'll get more Switch news. If we got Switch news earlier than that, it's got to be good news. Because they didn't even want to talk about it being on the system at first. We had to find out on the FAQ page, unfortunately. I don't know how many of you guys are Switch fans, but finding out that the game Hogwarts Legacy is on there on the FAQ page was interesting marketing. The Switch has 100 million units sold. Why would you not want your game to be able to be bought there? Seems like a no-brainer to me. The One-Eyed Witch. Oh, we're going all the way to Hogsmeade right now. Alright. And then Wingardium. How do we think the combat's going to be? Do we think it's going to be a nice system? Like, do we think it's going to be a combo system with buttons, or do we think it's going to be... I keep falling off. Oh no, my piece broke. There we go, there it is. Or do we think it's going to be you can Witcher style put a couple spells in and then you're cut off? I need to put this here because it is not letting me go that far. Thank you, Fred and George. I don't think that the Switch is a serious game system. It's more of a party games, I think. I like the Mario games, etc. It isn't powerful enough, you are correct. But, honestly, if you have a Switch, it is a better system than you think it is. And now I can't grab this thing because I put the other one over there. I gotta get to just the right spot to be able to grab that. Wow, seriously. Come on, buddy. Bring it over here. Oh, I pulled it. This game's stuck on me. There we go. I almost got it. Gonna have to like micro my controller. There we go. Holy cow. Alright. But the question is, how am I gonna get the other one now? Oh my goodness, it reached. Alright, let's not fall off the edge anymore as I say that. You played Odyssey, right? The combat with the abilities. I played Odyssey, not Origins. So I know the gist of how everything happened in Origins, but obviously some of the systems were different. Not every single one. Odyssey to me was fantastic. I loved the setting. I loved the game. I loved the systems with it. I loved the fact that you could keep your same gear from the beginning of the game to the end and level it up. That's how I hope Hogwarts Legacy does it. Let me burn you. If Hogwarts Legacy does that, I think it'll make a lot of fans happy. One thing I'm really concerned about, though, with Hogwarts Legacy is that we won't... Oh, no. We won't be able to differentiate between, like, the gear pieces. Like, it's all gotta be, like, one giant set. And I think that would kind of be a shame, honestly, if you have to just get one gear set and put it all on at the same time. I think that would kind of do the game a disservice as well. What spells do you have that I don't? Belliarmus. George in a sweater. Alright. If I learned anything from playing this game, try to break everything. Oh, there we go. And then try to pull stuff down. Okay. What are these pieces? Are we right? Are we right? Odyssey was good. I really liked it. I think there's a lot of things good with Odyssey. Alright, let's get this on here. Hey, total guess. Gerard, how have you been? How was your school? I know you're in here. Are you officially done with your year? AC Odyssey, you have abilities like Spartan Kick. Yeah, I remember that. Hold L1, R1, press X, square, circle, use your ability. Yeah, so technically if you hold R1, you have like square, triangle, circle, X, and then if you hold L1, you have a different set. So you could, what? You could put 5, 6, 8 spells. And then if you did R1, R2, you could do different spells. That would be, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's put this on here. There you go. Back out into Hogsmeade. Yeah, I think if they do, because I think some of them have to be defensive. So if you use L1, L2 for defensive, combat might be like that. Tomorrow I'll get my final reports back. Dang, I hope you did well. I think if they did L1, L2 as defensive, and then I don't know, R1, R2 as offensive, and then used like X, like the sacred symbols, what people call them. If they use those as what you can use to hold the R1, R2, I think just like Odyssey, that would be probably the best course of action. Because then you could get 4, 8, 12, 16 spells, 8 being defensive, 8 being offensive. Sprint could then be L3. Yeah, that would be about right. Fole Fook. Hole Fook. That's a nice name. Holy fuck. Thank you. What's up, man? How's it going? We have a system called Magister. The teachers can just put your grades in. Oh, wow, really? They just put the grades in just right away. We had a system kind of like that. It was just like an online thing. What are we supposed to attack here? Expelliarmus for sure. Oh no, I'm probably supposed to catch these snowballs and throw them at people. Oh, whoa. Maybe not. Let's see what spells we're supposed to use. Didn't like Expelliarmus, ridiculous. So I already know my grades and results. Nice. Tomorrow I'll get a full paper. That's awesome. I would never go back to school. That's where I'm at. Am I supposed to catch these snowballs? No way. You just hit me that hard. Maybe I can't catch them when they're that small. There you go. Yes, I am supposed to catch these snowballs. This game's got really bad mechanics. There we go. Build a snowball. Yeah. That's it. It would have been a nice little... We don't have a snowball spell, though. That would be... Also, when you use the invisibility cloak in this game, you get, like, shut off from doing everything else. Come on, Malfoy. Woo. I'm riding and swerving here. GTA 6 news? Anybody? I'm just standing too close. I keep getting pelted. There we go. One more time. Let's go, Malfoy. Oh, you're trying to come down here now. My dog just barked. I don't know what she's on. Oh, yo, look at this snowball machine. Wow, that was weak. Oh, I was definitely not even watching. Remy! Enough! Alright. Get this big ball. There you are. She's a little brat. Alright. Get this in here. Get this back. If we would have been able to do the invisibility cloak and then pelt people, that would have been a nice homage. Do you think, other than the invisibility spell... Wow. Take my hand off my controller. Other than the invisibility spell in Hogwarts Legacy, that we'll be able to use an invisibility cloak. Because you see in the trailer your character throwing on the invisibility, and then she turns into, or he turns completely invisible and then attacks the 2 or 3 guys from behind. My dog is a rat terrier chihuahua. She's a little tiny dog. She's actually 20 pounds. But during that state of play, it confirmed that we had stealth, and it confirmed that we had invisibility spells, but do we get an invisibility cloak, do we think? She's a little demon. I say that, and I definitely don't mean it, because she's not. But you can't puff up her ego, you know? We might get an invisibility cloak, but not one as nice as Harry's. Yeah. Yeah, it's a special invisibility cloak there. He has the Deathly Hallow his whole time without even realizing it. Let's see. Oh, gotta give this man the broom. Are we supposed to ride this or give it to him? This tree out. Harry has the most special invisibility cloak. Let's see. If I get him on here. There we go. Belliarmus, Scabbers. There it is. That we should be moving on. Maybe? Maybe not? What else do I need to give them? Do we know? Oh, is there a polyjuice potion thing? Uh-oh, what's going on in this thing? There it is. I just build a snowman that I broke? Alright, what's up this way? Nothing. So then what do we do? Break this snowman as well? Oh, I got a character, I guess. You get out of here. How much do we think Merlin's gonna play into Harry, like Hogwarts Legacy? A lot. I think Merlin's gonna play into Hogwarts Legacy a lot. I hope that the invisibility spell will have limited duration. Was not. I hope, honestly, that it's not as limited as most people think it will be. I want to be able to use it whenever. I want to just throw the invisibility spell on there and then just go and do whatever I want. That would be like my dream. Just go run around the castle. I don't know. I'm a fan of stealth. Sometimes I don't like stealth because I don't know. Sometimes I'd rather just run and gun, but I'm a fan of stealth and stealth games. Speaking of invisibility cloak, We are in one right now. Oh no. Spoilers, Sirius was our friend. Or your parents' friend. If you didn't know. Come on, if you would have seen that, you would have definitely thought that he turned into a rat. Because all of a sudden a rat pops out of nowhere. I don't know, that's a little suspicious to me. The way the Harry Potter movie framed it, and even the book, it was definitely seemed like Sirius was the bad guy. And rightfully so, he was, for a while. One of the most complex characters in the Harry Potter franchise. Was that Merlin right there? Oh no. I thought it was a picture of Merlin. Merlin went to Hogwarts. How about that? Well, at least in the Wizarding World franchise. He was a Slytherin. Merlin last video as well, and I think he'll have a big influence, yes, especially when we have the sort of doodle you mentioned. One of the videos that will be coming out is talking about Merlin. I've got kind of an odd theory on Merlin and what he means to Hogwarts Legacy. So that is one of the next videos I'm going to be making. I know Expecto Go made one of those videos about talking about Merlin and talking about astronomy or astrology. I don't remember. I think I have a little bit different standpoint on it though. Also, I think the next video that's coming out from me is the Ravenclaw companion video. So that one's pretty interesting. So make sure you give that one a watch. What is this? I think the more we find out about it, the more we watch for Hogwarts Legacy, the bigger influence Merlin has. That's my take on it. Finally, hey, Psalm, no worry. No worry, no worry. People get here when they can or can't. I try to stream pretty consistently, whether it's just to me, just to Gerard, or multiple people. It's okay. People have lives, you know? Glad you're back as well. Turn on the lights for this guy in here. Why are you telling me to be quiet? Oh, am I following Peter? Yes, I am. Wow, that's how they sped this up, huh? They sped up the story by having Peter, like, you actually chasing him. That's interesting. Green. Oh, I probably have to switch that, don't I? Gotta be in a certain order. Green, red, and blue. Let's see, let's go. Yeah, schlong dong dong schlong. Schlong dong is schlong dong. He's he definitely makes my day. I'm glad sometimes, like today, I woke up with a horrible headache. I wasn't having the best day. And that's when the little things, like something we've said before here on the channel, is you don't know what's in someone's backpack. You don't know what they're really dealing with that day. And when Schlong Dong comes in and says, like, hey, how's your day? I hope you're having a good one, blah, blah, blah. It means a lot, honestly. So, that man, I appreciate him. Where is... Hey, Gerard. I don't want to speak too soon. But I think I'm getting better at this kitty game. I think I'm learning. Learning where to find something. The Three Musketeers of the stream. Yep. Yep. Shlongdong, you, Psalm, and Mert. I haven't seen Mert today, but hopefully he's doing well. Stream might be a little bit wonky today. I don't know what's going on. I see the replay here giving a little stutter. PC's running well, so I don't know what is going on, but all right, here's a question for the people here. What is the hardest accent to mimic? Since a lot of you guys are from overseas, I don't know if it's a good sign or not either. What is the hardest accent to mimic? That is like, obviously in the States, the two we try to mimic most often are like British or Irish. And then occasionally you'll get some Russian. But a strong Hawaii one, like a Polynesian accent. Because I'm pretty sure we just looked this up, that Hawaiians are from Tahiti and they're mostly Polynesian. I could see that. You don't know the New York or Boston accent. Maybe a posh British. You sound really happy when you speak English. That's interesting because most of the time people talk about Americans like it's like this disgusting, ugly language that it's like you never sound happy when you speak it. You know, to me, when you hear, hey, I'm walking. When you hear, what is it? When you hear German, everything German sounds angry. Like you could say the nicest thing ever in German and it sounds upset. Like you sound upset. You little sneaky spider. That's where the spider is. Come here. You should look up on YouTube. There's a guy, all kinds of accents, and he nails it. He does Dutch as well. Really? Where's Harry? Come here. Give me my piece that I need to go down there and get this spider because it's running away from me. I don't know if it's actually running away, but I'm just going to say that. Thank you. What's the guy's name? I can speak a bit of German as well, but our languages are all almost the same. I took German for a little bit. I don't remember much of it though. It wasn't something to me that I was super interested in. Language was never something I was super interested in. I had a hard enough time reading English or learning English when I was a kid. Which is funny because culturally, I like learning about cultures, but I can't. I have the hardest time learning language. Which is, I don't know. Okay. Gerard. We can't be speaking too soon here. We just talked about how we were getting better. Do I have to use scabbers here? I see a little hole. I don't have scabbers with me. Oh, do I get to jump on these? Ah. We're learning, Gerard. I think Japanese language is super cool, but it's so confusing. I agree. The Japanese language is confusing. Oh, no, no, no. But the alphabet, the Japanese alphabet is really confusing. Let's run away while Ron's getting attacked. Wow, we're a good friend. We are such a good friend. We just literally sprinted out of there while Ron was getting attacked. Oh my goodness. This guy I work with. So we got a huge shipment today. I'm talking like 5 pallets of stuff. And this guy I work with just took it all in. After we took it in today, he counted it all. Why is he counting it all by himself? He stayed at work just to count it. Good for him. Alright. Stupid cat. Come here, Ron. Wingardium. Oh, I have to go get the invisibility with Ron also? Okay. We're learning. I tried to learn Japanese for a bit and gave up because 1, I'll never use it and end up forgetting, and 2, lost motivation. Yeah. That's like me with most foreign language. I have such a hard time retaining it. I don't know what it is, if my brain's just not wired for language, but I have such a hard time retaining any of that information. Which... am I supposed to be doing something here? Oh, there we go. Get me in. Where is Peter? There he is. Look at him. We're chasing him. We're right on top of him. There's no mouse. Why does he show me his butt? Give me the key. Key me, my friend. Thank you. He's thick. He is thick. Guy nails every accent. Is it, does he have multiple videos or is it just one? I don't know. This guy is super thick. And I don't know if I like it. Is it a little suspicious if I like it? It's one video. Give me that key. Thank you. Homie love. For sure, homie love. He's my homie in the painting. Harry's homie. Kids game does have cake. Kids game got cake, and then they got angry Severus Snape over here. Mission complete. Severus Snape. We're talking about cake. Where's old Ginny over here? Old homegirl Ginny. Obviously 18 plus, Gerard. Don't be naughty. Don't be dirty. What are your guys' laws on that in the Netherlands? Like here, the rules are so messed up. Like, okay, so if I'm 18 years old, you like can't date anybody under 18 because they're a minor. But if your parents say it's okay, you can date someone that's like 17, but you have to have the parents' permission. And if they're 16, it's called like the age of consent, where anyone before 16, if your parent doesn't want you dating them, you technically can't date them. It's like the weirdest rules ever. I have 4 salad bowls and they expire tomorrow, and I don't know what I have to do. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Yeah, the age of consent thing is wild here. I don't know. So 18 is that legal age for you guys. Nice little Star Wars reference there. That's one of the best Star Wars scenes there is. Changed my mind. People under 18 are minors. But they can go to war, but they can't drink. Not trying to get political, but that's kind of messed up in my opinion. We can send somebody to war, but... Or, yeah, we can send somebody to war, but we can't let them drink. Oh. Not even like drinking is that important though, honestly. What is going on? Shoot right at him. Thank you. Immobilis. Does Ron have that? No, I have this here. And then go back to Expecto Patronum. Stop being scared. You're Harry Potter. Stop being scared. You are Harry Potter. Not to get political, but the blue Gatorade is way better than the other colors. Listen here. As a self-proclaimed Gatorade champion of the world, Fruit Punch Gatorade is the best Gatorade there is. And it doesn't even taste like Gatorade. So like, blue Gatorade's good, but Fruit Punch is better. That's part of what I do for a living, making Gatorade. So, you know, you got to respect my opinion on this. You have to. You don't have a choice. You don't have Gatorade here. Yo, I tried. Oh, what was that flavor? Was it the cucumber watermelon or cucumber whatever flavor? It was terrible. Where is this last box? I'd leave. Yeah, me too. I about threw up when I tried it. I bought one. So we got the got in a nice shipment of the new Gatorade stuff, the Gatorade protein, and then the Gatorade what's it called? The Gatorade less sugar. Not even the Gatorade zero sugar, it's called Gatorade less sugar. And then we got in the Gatorade, what is it called? Gatorade Fit. And I like those flavors, the Gatorade Fit flavors. They had like a tropical smoothie, like a mango, stuff like that. That stuff's good. If you can find the tropical punch of that Gatorade Fit, it's really good. They also have a watermelon flavor, which was not bad. I'm not really a fan of artificial watermelon. When you're in high school, can you guys leave this school? We could, yeah. We had, like, I went to a really big school, and we had, like, essentially open campus. So anytime you weren't in class, you could, after your first 2 years, I think it was year 1 and year 2 in high school, you could leave the campus whenever. Like, I didn't have class. Like, our school started at 7. I didn't have class until almost 10 o'clock. And I wouldn't come into school. Gatorade Prime? Is it Gatorade Prime? Or is Prime the stuff that's that Logan Paul stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Because I haven't tried that. If you have, is it good? Alright. I got that last one. Oh, that's a Thestral, it looks like. Thestrals are awesome. The Logan Paul stuff. They shut that down because a group of kids robbed a gas station. You can't find it anywhere. I bet you I could find it. And I'm not sure I want to. I think I'm going to go to the store in a little bit because I need to cook dinner. So I might try to find it and see if it's any good. My school is around the corner. Really? You have like lines. How many like supermarkets do you guys have there? Because like for me, we got supermarkets everywhere. Like I have one 2 minutes from my house, and then another one like 7 minutes from my house, and then one 15 minutes from my house. Like and that's just like grocery stores, not even like markets. I also live in like a highly populated area though. Some people don't have the same. 2 in one street, but yeah, generally really close. Yeah. Seems to be pretty standard, I think. Except when I want to go see like London someday. I'm interested to see how close everything is there. I don't know why things would be closer there, but I just have a feeling like everything's just really close. Hagrid, let me in your hut, please. Thank you. Let's see here. What scene is this? Oh, the Buckbeak scene. Harry. I wish they almost redid this game and added voice acting, because this is an OG Harry Potter game with just grunts. Right now I have 3 in a 1 kilometer radius. My mom's house and at my dad's house. Live really close to a beach. A 5-minute walk from stores or the beach? Which one? They just like skipped a whole bunch. We're getting dragged down into the oh no, the Whomping Willow here. Alright, how do I beat this thing? Probably got the wrong spell. Okay, so Hermione can do some digging. Crookshanks here. If it's book accurate, which I don't think it will be, all she needs to do is touch the stump. But probably not accurate to the book. Schlong Dong, we were talking about you. What's up, man? 1 minute walk to the beach. Three Musketeers. We were talking about you. Good things only. Can I open this chest here? Or do I have to throw it? Wingardium. Schlongdong, you came right when the struggle begins, too. We love to see it. What spells does he have? Oh, this one. Let's see. There we go. I'll hop in for you. I don't know what I did. But I made it so I could hop in. Is it the beetle? I killed the beetle and that's what happened? Shlong Dong, how have you been, man? Where's this other beetle? There we go. Maybe it wasn't a beetle. Tired today. What do you guys are late, huh? I was gonna say, what are you guys having for dinner? But you guys are late. You guys are like 11, 12. I'm doing good. That's good. We love to see people doing well. Never want people to not do well. If you are past dinner already, what are you having? Or what did you have for dinner? Talk about food, because I am hungry. Alright, here. Stop smacking me, please. Oh, he just crushed me. Also, after I finished Stranger Things, which was fantastic, I started watching Reacher on Amazon Prime. It's a good show. Would recommend if you haven't watched that yet. I am probably an episode or two in, and I will probably watch it while I'm eating dinner. Because tonight's a night where wifey works really late. So I sit alone. Where is... I fall in this hole on accident? Or do I need... Crookshanks? Probably wasn't supposed to fall in here, right? Oh, there's something to be built. There we go. I ordered the first book like 2 weeks ago and almost... I had fries. Oh, I don't know. A frickin' No time to make any since you went to get clothes for your sister. Priorities. Gerard, you're a good brother. Priorities. You ordered the second book. I ordered the first book like 2 weeks ago. Are you talking about like the first Harry Potter book? Alright, where does this go? I got Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, there you go. Smoke it. There we go. I have right now, I think 5 or 6 sets of the book. And I want to get more, but they're expensive. And, you know, bills got to get paid somehow, one way or another. I have returned the Psalm sets. Yeah. My favorite set that I think my favorite set that I own is the Gryffindor house set, which is visually stunning. I don't know if you've ever seen the house sets before. They are beautiful. I want to get the other 3. Yeah, 6 sets. 5 or 6, I can't remember off the top of my head. That's one of the things I like really collect is the Harry Potter collections. And I want to get the other 3 house sets because those sets are stunning. They have like custom quizzes in the back of the books and like they have a character feature every book. It's insane. So it's like additional content to the book. You're going to Greece next week. I finally ordered the Hufflepuff house set. Yeah, did you order the hardcover or the paperback? It could probably be that I'm not active on YouTube this week because I'm on vacation in Norway. Vacation in Norway? Schlongdong, what are you doing in Norway? You got hardcover. Yeah, those books are just absolutely incredible. 100% hardcover. I have a couple sets paperback. Maybe one of the days, one of these days, when or if I ever do like face cam stuff, I'll show all my book sets. Yeah, Schlongdong, what are you doing in Norway? Just a family vacation, or just like vacationing with friends, or? What is going on here? We're supposed to zap this rat? Oh, I turned him into a frog. This saga, we're gonna tell you about my Schlongdong is pimpin'. Are you going on hikes? I reckon there's no snow there right now. We're gonna go on my it's been a running joke because I'm waiting to get a deck put on my house, right? And it's been a saga. So we signed up with this contract, I don't know, months, 2 or 3 months ago, like March. And this guy's been telling us, you know, we'll get you the deck on by the end of May. End of May comes, the guy still hasn't put the deck on the house. Contacted me, he's like, yeah, XYZ, we'll get the deck on by the end of June. Okay, no big deal. We call him. He goes, oh, I just broke my leg. You break your leg. And then he goes, yeah, but I have a doctor's appointment and I should be able to get the deck on by this week. He said this week. It's Thursday. And I haven't heard from this guy about putting a stupid deck on the back of my house. This saga continues. I will keep you guys updated on how my deck saga goes. But right now, it doesn't look promising that we'll get the deck this week. Played for Honor for 3 straight hours, and I can't feel my hand anymore. Schlongdong, are you one of the people... Are you one of the people that, if you're in a one-on-one, or you see 2 people in a one-on-one in For Honor, you let them fight, or do you double team them? I'd just find someone else. Yeah, the thing is, though, he has some of our money. So, that's a plot twist to the whole story, is he has some of our money. It's a family vacation. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I would love to go to Norway and Greece. We had a foreign exchange student from Norway. Her name was Hannah when we were in high school. She had the stereotypical, like, Norwegian look. Super blonde, like almost silver blonde hair. Which was crazy. Like, I had never seen someone so blonde in my life. Let's see. We have companies. Bro, I'm respecting that 1v1 I'm playing with Honor Mate. Yeah, okay. We have companies that do renovations to houses. It's just not one person. He owns a company, and he... like, he's a fan... like, he was a recommendation from a family friend. So I trust that he's going to get it done. It's just like, when are you coming? Also, Psalm, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you every time you come by. What's this guy doing? Bricks. There we go. You can't respect the 1v1. Psalm or Shlongdong, have you ever played whatchamacallit? Have you ever played Absolver? Absolver was awesome in my opinion. I don't know if who's played that game. Let's break everything first. Get out Crookshanks. I forgot Crookshanks could do this. I think me liking Absolver was part of the reason why I really liked Sifu. Because Absolver was like an early adopter for Sifu. Alright, that needs to plant. That needs to plant. And now what do those things do? Oh. There's the Snake Fang. I don't really like fighting games that much. No, I did not play it. It's good. I feel like if you like For Honor, you would like Absolver. Like that's maybe. Your character's almost like faceless though. Like you don't really have a character. It's your character, but it's not really anything special or out of the ordinary. I really liked Absolver. I think it was a little wonky with how you got like how you got into the multiplayer, but I really liked it. Where is Crookshanks? Does she jump? Oh, look at her. Isn't Crookshanks a guy? Sifu really good. Yeah. Sifu got me feeling some type of way for a little bit. Because I'll go on record saying it's one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Like, ever. Not necessarily the story, because there's not much story to it. I get it. But just the gameplay of Sifu. But you're right. Especially at the beginning, getting my butt whooped just over and over and over and over and over and over until you learn the mechanics. Sifu got me messed up sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I need to platinum that game. I'm so close to being done. I did all the trophies except like the side ones. Maybe I'll do that soon. Expecto. There it goes. The chef's kit. I mean the Dementor's kiss. December 6th. You guys really think December 6th is that date? Let me put you onto something. Let me tell you why. I think it's gonna be a Friday. Let me blow your mind. The game has leaked early access. Okay? Leaked early access means the game comes out early. So if the game comes out on a Tuesday, the game is going to come out on a Saturday with early access. I don't think that's going to be a thing. So I think it's going to come out on a Friday. The Friday is December 9th. So the game would be able to be picked up on Tuesday. But I think the game's going to release December 9th. Shlongdong, you guys really need to get offline. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye, Shlongdong. Have fun on your vacation. Yes, have fun Schlong Dong. I think I'm going to do the same. So it's perfect timing. You're getting off. I'm getting off. Hour and a half about. Thank you guys all for coming and watching. Not as many people in this stream, but we're going to keep going with it. We're going to keep growing. I appreciate everyone that does come. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.